Greg, Meredith.
Hi,
Greg. Douglas. And in a recent issue of Playboy, you were listed as one of the current crop of sex symbols, sex stars, really.
Oh.
And I wonder how you feel about that.
Oh, I think that's great. It gives me a head start on people.
And something to live up to, too.
Yeah, well, that's not difficult. You know, I don't mind hard work.
I know that.
I saw Alfie 3 times.
You did? Oh, thank you very much.
I did. I have to admit that.
I think that's where that sex thing came from.
I think that Alfie probably had a part to do with it.
Yeah, a little.
I haven't had a chance to see the new film, Megas.
Megas, that's very sexy for me, that sort of film.
Oh, it's gotten some unusual reviews, good reviews, but...
It's a very strange movie. It's one that if you go with a thing like, did the butler do it or didn't he? Which is really the plot. Who did it? The butler. Well, at the end you find out you're the butler. You did it. You know,
and you did it.
Yeah.
It's really
the audience,
psychological.
This is the whole point, and people don't like it because they're probably class conscious. They don't want to be the butler. No, but it's one of those telling people the truth things. But it tells it in a very colourful and it's a sort. I always thought of it as an erotic horror story. That's how I see it. And that's what it is, really.
Now, though it has an erotic theme to it, I understand it has less nudity in it than some of the...
Yeah, I never make pictures with a lot of nudity in it. For one, I don't think everybody paid me to see me with no clothes on. And I'm not Tarzan. And two, I always feel that if I'm in a scene with a girl with no clothes on, then who's going to be looking at me or listening to what I'm saying? I mean, I've seen those movies. I never see the guy or hear what he's saying. I'm always looking at the girl.
I can understand your point of view.
So I don't like it. I don't mind the realism of it. The scenes I hate in movies is when you go to a movie and the husband and wife have been married for 15 years and the woman sits up in bed and holds a sheet in front of her.
Yeah.
What I do with that, instead of saying take the sheet down, I say cut the scene. Because I can't win either way, you see.
I also know, however, from some of our own talk in the old days that, and it'll surprise some of the folks, I think, because as one of the really swinging guys of our time, you're really kind of an old-fashioned guy where girls are concerned.
Yeah, I am. I think I think you've got to have a morality in the first place in order to make any of it work at all. If it's, I remember being in. I spent a long time in Sweden and Denmark and Finland. I lived there for a long time, and you used to walk into a party, and I always used to walk in and I think, God, nobody here really digs me, because there was no coquetry or anything. There was no coming on. Nobody made any eyes at anybody or anything, and this was because everybody was just available. There was no reason for that. You just sort of said the you, and the first guy who spoke up, that was it. And I really like difficult problems. So I didn't go too well out there.
More fun climbing up a mountain than it is walking down a
I think so.
flat piece of land.
Yeah.
Yes, and I think
it's
also...
more picturesque. And it's much more thrilling to put your flag at the top.
It's very nicely put. Very nicely put.
Yeah, it's Mount Everest.
Right.